I'm JoAnna Ignace with Coldwell Banker Dallas Real Estate, here to tell you the new construction home buying process. So you've decided you want a new build. I'm going to try to explain to you the process. The first thing you need to do is know your budget. Hopefully you will have met with a lender who will give you an idea of what your price point is. Then you're going to research your neighborhoods. That'll give you, your budget will hopefully put you in the right neighborhood. What to do is research your builder. You want to know if this builder has built many homes, how many subdivisions he has, and one of the other tricks I like is interview the subcontractors. Find out if he pays them well. That'll give you an idea if this contractor has a good reputation within the community. After you have researched your neighborhood and chosen a builder, you'll want to set an appointment with them to go through the floor plan and standards and price point. You'll want to discuss lot premiums, and you'll want to get together your total price and contract. This is where I do advise you to have your realtor with you to make sure that your best interest is being covered. Financing. This is a big question that sometimes we'll get, and it's asked, how do I go about financing? Because buyers sometimes hear different loan programs that are offered. Well, for the instances of this video, we are going to talk about working with a developer in a project. In that type of financing, it's the pre-qual and getting the loan is very similar to a resale project. The difference is your down money will become hard at the time of the contract. You also will be asked to pay your upgrades up front. So you have your contract, your base price, then you're going to have your lot premium included. You'll have a down payment, whether it's 3.5%, 5%, 10%, 20%. That will get released to the builder, non-refundable. Then you'll have your standard and base price covered. But if you choose to go outside of those standards and upgrade, let's say you decide to upgrade from oak to cherry cabinets. That is a big expense on the builder, and he may ask you to cover a portion of those upgrades. So those will be things you'll want to make sure you discuss with the builder so you will know what your total out-of-pocket expenses will be. Now that you've settled the price, the floor plan, your standards and your upgrades, and you have written the contract, what happens next? Well, your money will open escrow at the title company or escrow company. And the builder will start the process. Behind the scenes, he will be working on getting your plans approved by the governmental agency for that development, whether it's the county or the city. Once the governmental agency has looked over the plans and approved them, they will give the builder the go-ahead to start building. That's when the build time actually begins. This sometimes can take up to 45 to 60 days, depending on your local agencies and their backlog or how many employees they have. That can always be a fun wait. So now they've started building, and their framing and the footings are in. What next? The next process you should look for is a frame electrical walk. This will be your opportunity to walk the property with your agent and the builder or their representation. And you're going to take your floor plans that you will be given a small drawing of and make sure that the home they're building matches what you purchased. You also will be given an opportunity to place your electrical outlets throughout the home where you want them. I actually think this is a very fun part of the process, to get to place where I want my plug-ins or where I want my lights. Those are just kind of fun little details that you don't get to do in a resale, but in a new home you do. So what happens next? C of O. What the heck does that mean? That means Certificate of Occupancy. The governmental agencies have certain codes that the home has to meet before they will release it for a certification of occupancy. In the construction world, it's called the C of O. Once the builder gets the C of O, they will schedule with you your final walkthrough. This will be a good opportunity for you to consider hiring a home inspector. But let me caution you, builders don't like that. But it's still within your right, and I have found, even when working with builders, that it was beneficial to the buyer. So now you've been given your certificate of occupancy. You've had your home inspection. Hopefully you'll give that to the builder or your realtor ASAP so that that can be completed prior to close of escrow. Is the settlement sheet and final walkthrough. During all this process, your lender will be getting your loan done and getting all your documents to the title company for you to go sign. You will also be scheduled with your builder and his representation, and I advise you to take your realtor with you, that you will get your final walkthrough before they turn the property over to you. At your final walkthrough, you will be given sometimes a fun little blue tape. It looks something like this, and you get to go along and you get to mark this little blue tape. I love the blue tape. And you get to say, okay, there's a little paint mark there, and you mark your blue tape up, and then the builder will create a punch list at the end that you will sign off on, and those items will be worked on in the next 2 days, hopefully 3 days before you close or immediately afterwards. Sometimes in the construction world, it does take a day or two after, but they work together with you to get it done quickly. Remember, you chose a builder that had a great reputation. He doesn't want to mar that. So now you get your keys, it closes and records, and it goes to you. What happens then? Well, you automatically in Arizona have a state mandated 2-year home warranty, which is mandated by the Register of Contractors. That covers anything in the home for 2 years, except appliances. Those come with their own warranties. What I have noticed that is a good tool to have is an additional home warranty called a 210 home warranty. In Flagstaff, where I'm located, most of our good quality reputable builders are already using this additional home warranty to give you peace of mind. That 210 will cover framing and roofing items up to 10 years. Definitely worth checking into. I hope this helped you guys. Please like and subscribe. I'm looking forward to your comments. Those make my day. Have a great day, and I look forward to hearing back from you. Look for next week's video.